Hi everyone, I am Meymunah.
I'm Mardiyyah.
And I'm Tosin.
And we are all in computer science final year.
Welcome to Pick and Spill. How do you handle a friend that always drains you? Personally, I feel like I'm a bit straightforward a person to allow someone who drains me to consistently be by my side. But I have friends who have asked the question and they're like, oh, how do I deal with it? And I always give the advice of you first discuss with that friend, like, oh, what you're doing, like maybe there's a certain thing they do. Let's say they don't listen to your opinions or something. You tell them, oh, you don't listen to this, I feel bad about it. You tell them. After telling them, they don't answer, you distance yourself. You reduce your talking to the person, the closeness and everything. If the person doesn't notice that okay, what they're doing is wrong, then you need to end that friendship. Just cut it short.
Okay, so for me, just as very similar to what she said, I would mention it in some ways. I might not mention it directly because I might feel a bit awkward, but I might mention it indirectly. And if the person is not getting the cues, I start to distance myself because draining me as a friend is quite deep. So I start to distance myself from the person, and we usually, in most cases that I've actually had, we usually still end up being friends, but from a distance. Do you stay friends with someone who betrayed you once? I think betrayal. The first thing that came to my mind was, I wanted to say it depends. But when it comes to betrayal, I don't think it can depend because there's a difference between betrayal and hurting. So my friends can hurt me. I mean, my two friends over here have hurt me different ways unconsciously, but they haven't betrayed me. I don't think I'm going to be friends with someone that's betrayed me. I had a situation in secondary school where someone betrayed me, and till today, I mean, we still talk, but I won't refer to her as my friend. At the beginning, when she did, it was very hurtful, and I was carrying it on my head. But I realized that it's at my own cost, my own mental health, and I just forgave the person. But I can't be friends with the person again because we're person did.
She's not special again.
Would you be friends with a friend that betrayed you once?
Yes. Like I said, I carry my friendships on my head. So it's like, I'll probably forgive you, but like, in the back of my head, it's still there. Maybe the friendship will not be as it used to be, but I'll still be your friend.
Mine, I'm a bit confused though. Betray. What do you mean by betray? What exactly is the person doing? Let me understand the gravity.
You handle your secrets. So
I think it depends on
Your secrets, like very personal secrets.
let's see.
I feel like I will be more like a surface level kind of friend. I feel like I can be a fake person. Let me just say that. Not that in a way that I'll be forming emotions, but like for someone like that, is what they want to hear. They want to hear. I know that I have to keep my secrets close. Anything that is really personal and deep to me, I'm not going to mention such a person. Like there'll just be some distance. We'll still be friends. Oh hi. Oh my god, we're so close. We're not friends like that. That's it.
okay.
Okay. Next. What is something you always watch out for in friendships? Red flags.
What came to my mind first when I heard of the question is not necessarily red flags, but more of green flags that if I do not find those green flags, it's not a red flag. I don't know if that makes sense. So um, for me to have a friend, I mean, I can have acquaintances, colleagues, but for me to have a friend, we have to have some things in common, some values in common, and some other things like that. And if we do not have those certain values, so there's so many values everyone has. However, you do not have to have every value. You just have to have some basic value, and that's when I classify that person as my friend. So if the person doesn't have some of those basic values, then it's quite a red flag for me. However, we might still talk, we can be acquaintances from afar, but not friends. So that's like a green flag that if the person doesn't have a red flag for me.
Maybe somebody that is like, let's say passive aggressive or just very undermining, I guess. Like, oh, they take little digs at you. Then yeah.
That should make sense. I never thought of the question before, but hearing your response, I think someone who belittles me, like if I'm feeling good about myself, you're putting me down, or not just being a good friend per se, or toxic friendships. Yes, those like the attributes that have like toxic people have that.
What is a heartwarming moment you've experienced with your friend? I really love words of affirmation. So I really love my friends telling me how they feel about things. That really makes me feel okay, you know, I'm doing this well and things like that. So there was this particular friend that uh, we cleared our schedules. We're both very busy people, but we were both intentional. We cleared our schedules at some point to meet and hang out. And then we both had times when we hosted each other. So she hosted me at her uni. I hosted her at my house. And then once in a while she sends messages. I also send messages, but I mean it's from me. Yes. So I get messages like I'm glad to have you as a friend, and things like that. And that really warms my heart. So that's it from me.
For me, I guess I feel like it's the way my best friend's family and I have kind of gelled. We've been best friends for about 10 years, so it's kind of like I remember one day she did something wrong and I was there, and my mother shouted at both of us. I guess the feeling of like being family with somebody that is not your blood. Yeah.
Okay, for me, it was, I think, my birthday. My birthday, yes. I got a birthday video from my friends and I was totally not expecting it at all. And they've said really nice things and also such. I haven't cried, so so I've learned a few things, one of which was that I shouldn't be so quick to kind of disregard friendship per se. Like Mardiyyah now, she sticks to the end. Also, me, perseveres.
Mine will be to be intentional, because I feel like sometimes I like to like love people in my own love language, not their own. So just be intentional about the friendships that you keep.
Okay, mine will be open minded. As Maria mentioned, sometimes your idea of a friend might not end up being what it actually would be. So being open minded on friendship.